Hi guys, welcome to another video for today, the 9th of August 2026. We're going to be analysing the stock ZJYL, so Jin Medical. This one shot up a lot in after hours, kind of went under the radar, so I can measure from here and it's currently at a peak of around plus 90%, measures at currently plus 70%. This one looks really good for continuation onto Monday, probably one of the better ones alongside SOAR, so make sure to check out that video too. But let's go look at this stock and analyze the best entry for a day trade for Monday pre-market open or Monday market open, so 4:30 or 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is going to be first. This one probably will break out and continue on Monday. And also, I'm going to be looking for what we need to hold this stock overnight, so from Monday into Tuesday. Excuse me. And also a swing trade, so longer than just one night, and into the rest of the week, so like potentially Thursday, Friday, and even maybe into the week following as well. So let's get right into it. So yeah, this stock's on a 5-minute time frame. What I'm going to do here is measure the up thrust, which is 4.77. This is such a perfect setup for a day trade, by the way. This is my favorite sort of setup. So write some notes if you want to follow my favorite setup. So falling wedge with 3 touches beside the wedge from a run of consolidation. So we can just easily manipulate it like that to get 3 touches. But I'm going to leave it like that. So 3 touches on this side, 3 touches on that side. And I'm measuring from the up thrust here, which is the high of day. So again, write that down, up thrust equals high of day. And that's 4.77, yeah? And resistance here, 1 day horizontal resistance is 4.8. So, excuse me, 4.77 up thrust and the 4.8 horizontal resistance align with one another. They're both at the same point. 4.77, 4.8 is the same thing. So that's, the resistance is strengthened there. And also, the top of the wedge here is structurally a first target itself. And also structurally a resistance itself, a limitation of where the stock can go. Once it breaks out of the wedge. So there's 3 resistances in one. So if we were to break over this 4.8 area, it'd be breaking 3 resistances in one. And therefore it's going to be a super strong break of a super strong resistance, because you can't break a super strong wall without a super strong punch. And that's what we're going to do if we are going to break over 4.8, because it's a super strong resistance. So a 1 minute clean-up close over 4.8 or a 2-3% push over 4.8 on this one would see us continue towards 5.8 at least, I would say, around a plus 15-20% sort of turnout, which is great. I would scale profits from a 10% first target from entry personally for a day trade, as that's my trading plan. And it's strengthened by the fact that we're above the ATMA, this light blue line here, and the Bollinger Band Center, this orange line down here. And also it's it's a U-shape, and U-shapes are bullish. It's not fully finished yet, but when I get rid of this to make it more clear, it could potentially be an inverted head and shoulders. So your left shoulder is here, your head is here. So if you want to see more about head and shoulders, you can see our week 3 seminar in the Discord, link in the video description, or Twitter bio, or I spoke about it in our previous video on HUDI as well. So yeah, potentially a right shoulder brewing here on the inverted head and shoulders. It looks really good, this stock. Great volume as well, great structure, great size of 5-minute candles. And for a day trade and for an entry, a 1 minute clean-up close over 4.8 or a 2-3% push over 4.8 on this, we'll see it hit at least a 10% run and continue into 5.8 in my opinion. This one looks really good. However though, in an adverse effect, we have to look at the downside risk as traders. So if you're already in this, if we do lose 3.35, definitely come into the 60 EMA around 2.9, 2.95 for a golden cross retest. But if we lose 3.35, that's around a minus 10%, 15% drop. We're currently at what? 4.23, so from there it's minus 30%. So you got to cut your losses to a decent level, guys. So if we were to lose 3.35, I'd look to cut it and then just look for a re-entry once you break over 4.8 or maybe 4.1, etc. On this, or $4, let me say, sorry, the resistance just here where my cursor is. So yeah, if we were to lose 3.35, I wouldn't want to be in this for a day trade, swing trade, holding it overnight. I just cut it if it goes beneath 3.35. And yeah, I just wouldn't want to be in this beneath 3.35. It's that simple. So that's the place we need to quit it and not be in the stock. And again, over 4.8, this is a great entry for a day trade. And until it breaks 4.8 at 3.35, it's just consolidating. We just sit and watch and wait and for our entry or exit, and that's it. So going to the 4-hour time frame, we'll look for what we need to hold this stock overnight. So Monday into Tuesday. So we need this criteria to be hit by 4 p.m. Eastern time on Monday, so we can hold it overnight into Tuesday. And this stock will continue next week. This one looks really good. So engulfing candle upon these here, and we should continue and hit 5.8 at some point. It looks really good with the current 4-hour candle close. And we'll do that if we get a excuse me, a 4-hour green candle close over 4.8. So yeah, apologies for the coughing, but you know, it's a real video from a real person. So that's how you know you're getting good analysis. So I mean, the 4-hour green candle close over 4.8 would see us hit 5.8, but I think we need a new resistance beyond there. I'm just gonna call it 7 for psychological resistance. So yeah, guys, a 4-hour green candle close over 4.8 by 4 p.m. Eastern time Monday should see us continue towards 7 on this. I think this one has a good chance of running. This and SOAR look the best. Yeah, so and that'll be around 35 to 40% first target from entry once we get a 4-hour candle close over 4.8 on this one, because we should go and hit 7 around there. And again, I wouldn't hold this overnight until we do so. Remember, guys, beneath 3.35 is done on this one. And your first target and stop loss should always at least match. So if we've got a first target of around 40%, make sure your stop loss at least matches. Don't make it larger. So at most matches, sorry. Don't make your stop loss over 40%. So yeah, it's that simple. This is the next resistance, 4.8. We're currently rejecting from there, so a 4-hour candle close above there. We'll see us go past 5.8 and 7 based off the structure of the current 4-hour candles. We've got big 4-hour candles here, around 75%. We've got another big 4-hour candle here from after hours, plus 120%. So it's used to big candles, and it's looks like a 3-day breakout, to be honest. So not a 3-day breakout, but it just looks like a structural breakout. So you pump up here, then just sideways and consolidate, and then we break out again. Typically over 3 days, but I think this one was a bit longer than 3 days, to be honest. So yeah, it looks good in this one. So I was holding it overnight. So for let's just have a look on the 4-hour. Right, so the 4-hour and daily time frame go hand in hand. So if you get a 4-hour candle close over 4.8, it's the same as a daily candle close. So forget the daily, it doesn't really do anything for us. Just focus on the 4-hour because the 4-hour happens quicker. So the daily candle close over 4.8 will see us hit 7 on this. Basically engulfing the 200 EMA and 200 MA and building upon the next resistance. Looks really good. And then if we get a candle like that, then we should continue towards the next resistance of 7. And this one looks really good. And yeah, this is the 200 exponential moving average, which is acting as a resistance. And yeah, it looks really, really, really good, guys, with the death cross around here. And we'll build, again, moving averages, we go step by step. So once we get above the 60 EMA here, we go into the next one, which is 200 MA. And we've already done that through after hours. And when we get past the 200 MA here, we go into the 200 EMA here, and then we have a blow off top towards the next resistance. So yeah, 4-hour candle close over 4.8 should see us hit 7, the same is documented in the daily time frame in terms of progression and what we need for an entry. So just focus on the 4-hour is quicker. And then a 5-minute time frame going back to there. If we lose 3.35, it's done. A push beyond 4.8 would see us hit 5.8 for a day trade, and scale profits from a 10% target as well for a day trade. As 5-minute close versus a 4-hour close, it's completely different. Completely different. 2 different strategies, two different approaches, and 2 different ways to make money from the stock market. Remember, beneath 3.35 is no good in this one. So yeah, this is on my watch list for Monday. Looks really good. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one on my watch list for a day swing or something like that. And yeah, it looks good. ZJYL. So yeah, if you want to learn more about our strategies, check us out through our seminars. Link in the video description, as alongside trade reviews and publicized trading journals. Obviously live trading when we do all our day trades live and stuff like that. Again, link in the video description and the Twitter bio. So thanks, guys, and catch you all later.